Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Aamir Hussain. I'm a researcher in Leicester. I love to talk about research, so much so I decided to make videos about my life and research here on YouTube. And today is actually a bit of a special video because I'm going to be talking and going through a snapshot of all the videos I've made even before YouTube. So for some of you who may know me, I actually started making videos on LinkedIn. And I want to be showing you my progression as to how I developed my confidence, my ability to record outside, learning more about videography, and helping you to show how many times I essentially failed, how many times I stopped, how many things I got wrong to get to where I am now. And I want to be really honest. This is not some success story that in 6 months' time I become viral and everything goes really well. I've been making videos for nearly 2 years, and on YouTube, as of about 1.5 years, I've not even gone past 100 subscribers, so I'm very essentially new to the area. But I love talking, I love making videos, I love learning. So I want to show you my learning process, and you can visually see how I've got a little bit better in making videos, and how I have so much to learn. And I hope this video serves as inspiration if you want to learn to do something new. If you're struggling because you're fearful about failing, you're fearful about it's not going to look good, you'll see how awful these videos were, but how it served as a progression for me to get better and better and better. So without further ado, let's get into the first video I ever made to put on social media right now. So as you can see on the screen, my first ever video was in Jan 2019 on LinkedIn. It was a 13-minute video, which was way too long. And it was literally about why I wanted to start making videos, how I took the plunge into going onto social media, the concerns I had, why I started the foundation, and I think it was around this time as well. And it was me just literally talking and splurging all of it out. And I remember the first comments I got was, "This is way too long, shorten it down." And also there were a lot of useful comments, but that one really stuck with me because it was my first piece of feedback, because I was just talking and talking for 13 minutes without realizing. But I started, and as you can see, I'm going to play a little bit in a minute, but as you can see, it was just me on my dining table with my iPad at the time, using the back camera. So again, even from day one, I started to make sure I use the back of any camera, whether it's phone, iPad and stuff like that. So let's just play a little bit and see how it sounds. So these are the questions that I hope to discuss and answer throughout this video, and I hope to... So as you can see, no audio equipment, no lighting, no kind of editing. It was just plain, raw, but it was a start, So moving on towards the next few months, I was actually making more and more shorter videos on LinkedIn about things related to research, things related to my thoughts on research, my thoughts on many aspects of life, and how we can take little things that we see, so things like water, things like the air that moves around us, and taking life lessons from those things, so things we take for granted. And a lot of those early videos were literally about that. I would think of something that is on my mind, or things I've walked past, and I will talk about those things in these little bite-sized videos. So these videos that you see here are literally my first iterations of the feedback. So shorter videos, for more focusing and being more confident, and you can see there's probably a slight progression. And at this time, between Jan and about May, I was making these little videos like this, and then I decided to take the plunge a little bit more, which is actually producing a video series. So what you see now is a snapshot of a 30-day video challenge I made. So at the time it was Ramadan, and us as Muslims, we fast for the reasons that we have, but also fasting itself is so beneficial for those who may not want to fast for spiritual or religious reasons, but want to fast because they want to feel better, they want to lose weight. And if you were to look on the internet now, you see a whole host of scientific evidence of the benefits of fasting. And what I wanted to do is give myself a 30-day challenge, because Ramadan is 30 days. So I thought, right, each day I'm going to give some bit of advice as to the benefits of fasting. So it was actually termed a LinkedIn series. It was actually termed the fun facts about fasting. But unfortunately, as I was recording this video, I could not actually find the hashtag anymore because potentially it was too old. to retrieve. So I managed to dig out the videos from my iPad, and that's what you're actually seeing right now at the moment. And it was me giving 4 different themes, so I had a theme each week, and I would give topics about how does fasting help the heart, how does fasting help the brain, different organs, how does fasting help your mood, how does fasting help your health, how does fasting affect or counteract certain conditions perhaps. And barring one video, which was I think about fats, where I think I got my research slightly wrong, everything else was actually really beneficial and really enjoyable. And a lot of people, even a year and a half later, were asking me, are you going to do another one? So I may potentially do a video series for this year. And if you are interested, do let me know. But again, in terms of the videos, you can see here behind the screen, I was actually in a lecture theatre or a classroom making these videos. So again, just spare time while I'm at work doing little videos like this. But I was very happy that I was able to do a 30-day long series. You know, that's a lot of videos. So I managed to find all of them. So I may repurpose them for your benefit or remaster and make new ones. And if you were interested, if you were really interested as to how I did this, the next video is actually the behind the scenes as to how I was making these videos. And you've got to remember, back then I didn't have a microphone, I didn't have a lighting studio or anything like that. It was just the audio straight from the iPad at the time, making these videos in a spare classroom. Great about this series all came from me just sitting over here, as you can see, putting my iPad there, sitting on that chair, as you can see, and me doing the research on that little table where that Mac is. So now we move on to the next phase, which was me taking the plunge onto YouTube. So a few people on LinkedIn were advising me that why don't you actually make longer videos on YouTube? And that obviously gave me a lot of confidence, gave me a lot of realization that, oh, maybe I'm potentially capable of making videos on the biggest video platform, which is YouTube. So around this time, I was getting my iPhone 11 Pro, and I thought, oh, great, let me use that to make potentially better videos. The camera quality was a little bit better. I didn't change my audio, but I thought, okay, why not actually make YouTube videos? So as you can see here, I've got me in a classroom. I was starting to understand the videography sense in terms of having a nice background, making sure the lighting was okay. So believe it or not, I used to actually close the classroom curtains because I was getting some sort of idea about lighting for videos. Again, I didn't know much at all. Didn't know much about audio as well. As you can see, the iPhone is so far away from me that it was so difficult to hear the audio properly. But again, I was trying to learn. I was trying to make videos. So this was about garlic, this video, funny enough. It was related to a series known as Phytopower, where I was going to talk about the 30 phytochemicals that are beneficial for the body. It's still on the YouTube channel, but a series that I've not actually come back to. But who knows, I may actually get back to it further. However, in August, so this was in August 2019, in August I actually got another job. So the time that I had free was now taken up by another role. So I actually stopped making these videos. I got so involved with work, I was finding it hard to balance. And then as time went on, we circled back now to February 2020. And I thought, hold on, I'm still got ties with De Montfort, which is where I was making these videos. And I didn't want to give up. I really enjoyed making videos, but as you can see here, I stopped, which is obviously not great in terms of consistency. So then I started to make these research origin episodes. So again, this is still on the YouTube channel. Of me actually taking a stroll back into history, talking about the scientific breakthroughs and how did they actually come around. So this one was actually about penicillin. So how did penicillin come around, which was the first antibiotic. But as you can see, again, no change in the actual videography style. Maybe slightly more confident, but again, no idea about audio, no idea about lighting and stuff like that. So I made this, and then unfortunately I stopped again, and we circled now to May of 2020, where I said, right, I've had enough. This is not good enough. If I really want to make videos, I've got to be consistent. So I really overcompensated by again giving myself another 30 video challenge, 30 days with 30 videos. And I decided to take the plunge. So again, this is now another progression by making videos outside. So I went to one of the local parks and I said, okay, let me go when it's quiet. Let me build up my confidence of recording videos outside where other people could see me. Now, this was a huge step forward because now I'm out in the open. People can see that I'm making videos. It's really nerve-wracking, believe me, even now. And I thought, hold on, if I'm really going to progress, I have to try and get out of my comfort zone. So here was 30 videos, as you can see. Again, this is on the YouTube channel. You may have already watched these. If you haven't, please do so. The link is up there, as you can see. Do check them out. But here is when I actually started to make an effort in terms of the microphone. I bought the video macro, Rode macro, sorry. I put it on I had a little mini handheld tripod, and I was essentially a vlogging tripod, and I said, that's it. Got my phone, got my little vlogging tripod, got a microphone, let me get out there. And as you can see, if you were to watch the whole series, you actually see my progression in the videography. I was more comfortable on camera, I was talking more slowly, I was more aware of where to hold the tripod, so I make sure I'm in the frame. And I'm actually building even more confidence on me making videos, but also confidence in learning how to actually make videos. So this was a little compilation around that time. Now going forwards, even I've now progressed. So you can already see now the progression from the first video I made to where I am now. But I reached this impasse that I mentioned in one of my recent videos on YouTube. I wanted to make more videos, but I didn't have a place to do it, and I didn't have the equipment to do so. Because there's only so much you can do outside. You want to have a nice studio where the audio is really good, where you're stable, you got a nice background, you can have video effects, you can have things that are coming onto the screen. But I didn't know how to do that. So for many months I stopped making videos because I couldn't decide what to do. Do I rent out a space? Do I continue to make videos outside but with minimal editing? Because I wanted to buy something like Final Cut Pro, but do I get it with just the iPhone? So all of these decisions came around, and actually we circled back to present day, which is January of 2021. I took the plunge in terms of renovating half of my room so it's more of a studio, decided to buy an old iMac, and bought Final Cut Pro on it and got it upgraded. So I now had the makeshift studio and a makeshift video editing kind of suite to do that. And as you can see, which you probably watched already, there's a little bit of snapshot as to the two videos that I made in January 2021. And we now circle to this present video, which is me doing a voiceover of the video that I'm just about making. So that's a little bit of a snapshot, but let's circle back now to me so we can finish off this video. So I hope you actually enjoyed that compilation of the many videos that I've made, and hopefully the progression I've made to be where I am now. And I hope I've now come to some sort of a foundation of having a half decent studio, being more confident on camera, and actually providing value of benefit. Because I genuinely hope this video serves as an inspiration and a motivator for something that you wanted to do but you haven't started, something you've started but haven't really given it much effort. Look how many times I stopped. Look how many times the video wasn't really actually spot on. How many times I wasn't in the frame properly, I wasn't looking at the camera, I was feeling probably shy or talking too fast. It took many tries, and I'm not perfect yet either. As I mentioned to you at the start of the video, as I'm recording this, I'm not even past 100 subscribers. I hope to be, and hope to be many more, but it is a learning curve, it is a process, and I hope this serves as inspiration for you, for your processes. So as ever, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It would be amazing for me and the channel. Give a like if you actually enjoyed the content, and stay tuned for next Sunday where there's a brand new video out just for you. Enjoy the rest of your week, enjoy your Monday tomorrow, and I'll hopefully see you guys later. Take care.